Hey, my name is Sage and I'm going to be teaching you how to do what I call a lazy Sunday on a dance trapeze bar. In order to complete this sequence, you're going to need a few things. A dance trapeze rigged at least 3 feet off the ground, a crash mat, athletic clothes, or at least clothes that won't impede on your ability to move on the bar, and some floor space to do some warm-ups on the ground. Let's start with some warm-ups. The Lazy Sunday uses a lot of wrists, ankles, shoulders, and hips. Here's some quick ways to warm up those joints. First, for your wrists, you can do what we call roller coasters, which are just like this. These are great for just getting some movement into our wrists, getting them nice and loose for the bar. For our shoulders, we can do what we call teacups, where you have one hand in front, bring it around over your head. The goal here is to pretend that you have a cup of tea on your head and you're trying to not spill it. It's pretty tricky. You can also go the other direction. These are called 90-90s. I have my legs at a 90-degree angle in front of me and one at a 90-degree angle to the side of me. From here, I can rotate from side to side, getting, again, some nice movement in my hips, getting them nice and warmed up. Finally, we can get some point rotations where I point my foot and rotate. These are great for the ankles and for your toes. I can also flex my foot and do the same thing. Making sure to go both directions and do that on both feet. Remember that these are just a few quick warm-ups, and to be sufficiently warmed up in order to get on our trapeze bar, you're going to need to do about 5 to 10 minutes of a full body warm-up. These are just a few to get started. Now onto the trapeze bar. All right, to start by getting on the bar, I'm going to do a side knee hook, where you can see I hooked one knee. I'm grabbing my hands up high, threading my other leg onto the bar, and coming up to a sit. From there, I can rock and roll back onto my knees and onto my feet once again, go into a squat, and get up to standing on the bar. From here, I'm going to do a wrap with my leg, where I'm kicking my foot behind the bar, around, and in front, then twisting my foot so my heel is facing forward. Again, wrapping behind, around, and in front, so my heel faces forward. From there, I'm shifting my weight to the side, so I'm facing sideways to the bar, leaning back, grabbing 2 hands on my back rope, bringing my knee up, going through the window, wrapping all the way around until I have done a 360 turn into my Lazy Sunday. Pause, did you see that? Let's rewatch that again. What I just did with my arm is called a flamenco grip. To do a flamenco grip, I'm going to wrap my arm around the rope and then grab on top. So again, I'm going to grab in front and around my rope and then wrap around and grab up. This might feel a little bit uncomfortable on my wrist at first, but it's an incredibly important and useful grip that we use because it is much more secure than just grabbing onto the rope at times. If you ever see me using this in the video, I would definitely recommend that you also use a flamenco grip. From there, I can invert, hook my legs, do a pigeon across the 2 ropes, and flare. To come out of my inverted Lazy Sunday, I'm going to straddle and bring my foot down. Now we're going to watch this part in slow-mo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kick my foot through the rope, keeping my shoulders in, and I can do a little pose here and sit. And this is my nice little drop out of Lazy Sunday. To get out, I'm going to grab 2 hands on my front static rope, bring my shoulders through, and sit back. I'm going to readjust my ropes, sit back again, and bring my leg through. Let's watch that one more time in slow-mo. I'm going to kick my leg through, holding on to my ropes, keeping them around my shoulders, until I come to a sit. Again, I can pose here, and to come out, grabbing 2 hands on my rope. So I have a cross in my rope now. I'm going to grab below and untwist it, and then I'm free. there you have it. That's how you do a lazy Sunday on an aerial trapeze. This can be done on a dance trapeze or a static trapeze. I prefer dance trapeze, but again, can be done on whichever. Make sure that after you're done playing in the air that you always do cool downs. You can do those same warm-ups that we did at the beginning. They can work as cool downs also. And again, make sure that when you are warming up, you're always doing 5 to 10 minutes of warm-ups to make sure you're safe and ready to go. Thank you for learning this with me. This is one of my favorite skills, and I'm really happy that you now know how to do it. Once again, I'm Sage. Thank you for learning. Bye-bye.